Good morning. $55 in 55 and a half almost. Right, okay, so I wanted to do as much Creation Club stuff as I could this time. Alright, you know what, we'll start with this one.
I had another run-in with a thief's...
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband. Oh, now that can't be good. Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
Bully's around somewhere. Oh, now that can't be good. Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. I feel like I could have just picked the lock very easily, but it's fine. Hello, who is in here? Take the forged deed of a strongbox and find a woman in solitude. I know this should be a real document. Place a stake in someone's house. She'll think she misplaced it. When the job is done, find a barrel behind the link and see the further instructions. Okay. Right. Where are they? Oh wait, no, this is... Deed in the cultist letters into the boy's rift before he's old. I'll have to grasp what happened. It's a good idea. Thank you, bigots. It's been very easy so far. What's going on here?
Papa says I won't see Ravir anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not.
Oh, I wonder.
Wanna play tag?
No.
Pardon me.
You're pardoned. Okay. Goodbye. Okay, well, you know, the usual. Kids stood there in the graveyard. As they always do. How do I get behind you? Here we go. Final instructions. You picked a pocket queen and made a switch. Now you need to put those skills to test and more. Silver Driftwire is a tomb, a house of the ancient Nord clan. Near a large chest is a corpse of a lantern. Its candle still burning, it holds a key. When you have the key, open the chest, you'll find a sword we can raise the dead. When you find it, bring it to the grave of the Grey Fox in Riften. It's a small unmarked headstone on the east side. Complete the task and maybe you'll even get to meet him. Okay. Oh, we've already got the location discovered, so shouldn't take long. That was an easy puzzle. That was difficult. Should probably set some more, slightly more difficult challenges. I've done them all in 10 minutes. Unless there's something else they need us to do. Curse of the Great Cow is to strip you of your identity, wiping you from all recorded history. The curse is broken long ago. The truth is, it wasn't Nocturnal that robbed me of my wife, it was my selfishness. I wore the cowl out of pure greed. I left my family because I loved only myself. Then my sister passed, leaving her son an orphan, the last of the Ice Blades, heir to a fortune and easy prey for wolves. With the boy in danger, it's time I took responsibility as head of his clan. But if I'm to be his father, I have to stop being a stranger. I must pass the cowl on to another, and in doing so, the grey fox must die. Until then, I come to his grave every night, bringing flowers to ask my sister for forgiveness.
You've done well.
Oh, hello.
Of course. I trust we'll never need to speak of this again to anyone.
Am I supposed to know who this is? I've got no idea.
I'm all ears.
Can't do that yet. Right. What other ones have we got? Never heard of this quest. See what we have to do. I can also cure myself of I'm in prison now. So I can carry on the Dawn Guard at some point. Probably next stream. Okay.
Well, hello.
Oh.
I understand. All right then.
Sure. Guessing up there. Oh, lovely. Got a friend.
What was that? Thought I heard something.
Oh. You're angry. Why are you angry? You're supposed to be angry.
You can't hide from me. Come on, show yourself. Guess it's all clear.
Oh, okay. Right, that was interesting. First off, I'm sorry about the test. My hope was it'd give me a window into your mind and bring comfort to mine. You chose to pray for the beggar, putting your faith in divines after all. Maybe it isn't food or water people need, but hope in something greater than themselves. The world is not a place where hope alone will save you. My advice to you is to seize your destiny. Don't wait for an idle god. And you'll be a worthy judge and executioner for your enemies, just as you were for me. Lastly, to the ones I knew in life, don't mourn my death, as one of you once told me. When all you do is look to the past, it's time to close the book on one's future. I do so on my own terms. Goodbye. Okay. Sure. We'll take that one because we want to do it. We'll see what's happening here as well. I don't recognise this quest. Oh. I didn't check. What does the where is it? So sneaking's 25% better. Carrying capacity increased by 50 points. Nearby living creatures, no undead, machines or data can be seen through walls. Turns guards hostile. Right, so it's not great.
No sign of him. What was that? Come back here.
Wow, what great assassins they were. Okay. If you're reading this, it means you may have reached me first. Mythic Dawn do not tolerate desertion. Thin end for my transgressions, I suppose. If you know the Mythic Dawn, you may have heard that the cult was eradicated long ago, after the Oblivion Crisis of the Third Era came to an end. This was true until perhaps 1 year passed, as discord began to sow in the lands of Skyrim. The whispers of Mehrunes Dagon made their way to ears and mind of a fervent worshipper named Vonos. What a name. These whispers led him deep underground to an ancient Mythic Dawn temple, long since collapsed, where rumors spoke of an Oblivion Gate lying in ruin for centuries. Vonos soon made a pact with Mehrunes Dagon and began to quietly reform the Mythic Dawn as his new leader. He began to cultivate more members to the cause, and I myself fell victim to the promise of such power. After the Oblivion Crisis, the gates throughout Skyrim were buried deep within the lands. However, with much effort, we retrieved many of these pieces and successfully rebuilt the gate. Vonos, the master of conjuration, has been working tirelessly to open the gate and give Mehrunes Dagon's troops a doorway into Tamriel, as dictated by a pact of As dictated by the pact, the cleansing of the Oblivion Gate required a personal blood sacrifice from each of us to prove our devotion. Blinded by ambition, I offered up my own brother, soon a simple father who could not harm a darling. Watching the knife penetrate his body sent shock and horror through my entire being. The blood that spilled from his loins was that of my blood. In that moment I realized what I had done. It was not power that bewitched me, but deceit. As an acolyte, I was not privy to much information, but I know Vonos is searching for a powerful ancient artifact that is necessary to open the gate. What that artifact might be, I do not know. I heard something about an excavation camp to the southwest of Iverstead near a mountain pass. Perhaps more information can be found there. Lastly, in order to keep its location secret, all but the highest priest in the order are blindfolded when taken to and from the Oblivion Gate, so I have no further information to give as to its whereabouts. I only know it was a cave. I wish I could tell you more. I've been on the run day and night, and now the Vigil of Stendar are also on my trail. I can only imagine what they might do to someone like me. So I come to you with my plea, someone who might better understand my plight. Please stop the mythic dawn however you can, for myself, my forsaken brother, and the whole of Tamriel. Okay. There was another one. This one. There have been whispers of traitors among our ranks, pathetic attempts to sabotage our mission, but nothing will stand in the way of what Dagon's Valkin, I don't know what that means. Your duty is to seek out those who oppose us and eradicate them. Acolyte, Scoville, and Priestess Enike have gone missing. Find them. If there's any scent of betrayal, they must swiftly be destroyed. Afterward, travel to the excavation camp to await further instruction, but take the utmost precaution. The Vigil of Stendar have increased their activity and may be aware of our presence. Dawn is breaking, Vonos. Okay, what now? How do we get there? Can try from a shack. One way to get up here. Show us how we are supposed to do it. More reading, okay. The dawn is breaking. Vonos has successfully pierced the veil of the liminal barrier. There's much work to be done. We have unearthed an anchor point, but must still reconstruct the gate itself. Even when it's complete, the veil of the liminal barrier remains. Vonos, in his infinite wisdom, continues to work day and night to find a way to break it. It may be a singular gateway, but Valkin, Gatanas, and Mephats await us on the other side, preparing to march for our Lord. I will keep a faith for Lord Dagon. Vanos has been studying all the known information about the Mysterium Xerxes, consulting with Dagon's Remora and experimenting tirelessly, but is still unable to open the gate. However, he believes an object may exist which could be strong enough to hold the portal open. What kind of artifact could hold such power? Even 1,000 soul gems would likely dissolve in the presence of a sigil stone. We must redouble our efforts. I've sent additional scouts to Solstheim and Cyrodiil to learn anything they can. One of my scouts has returned from Bruma with promising information. The ancient Aelids are well known for their Welkin stones. Rare ethereal fragments comprised a powerful meteoric glass. A great Welkin stone, the most powerful of these stones, was typically held within the heart of each Aelid city. But these stones have long since been plundered or lost to time. Researchers have speculated for centuries that more great Welkin stones may exist, but none have ever been found. The last great Welkin stone seen on record was in the Third Era, when it was snatched and used to bring the downfall of our Lord. Then it was ultimately Mehrunes' undoing. But irony may be smiling upon us. Something of such power could be exactly what we need to bring the gate to full power. One researcher has severed sights on the ancient Aelid ruin of Riel, such a place where a great Welkin stone may exist. Many have explored its depths through the years, but none have ever found a trace of such a thing. Could a great Welkin stone truly be hidden deep within Riel? I've told my scouts to capture this researcher and bring him to me. We must learn all we can. My scouts captured the Aelid researcher from Bruma, but upon returning, the Vigil of Stendar was seen guarding the Pale Pass. My scouts had to detour through the wilderness of the Gerald Mountains to avoid them. Could the Vigil be aware of our movements? Is there a traitor among us? We cannot risk any sort of confrontation with the Vigil until we have the full might of Dagon behind us. There's too much at stake. While interrogating the researcher, I learned that Riel is structurally weak, making entry difficult. With a Vigil blocking the Pale Pass, this greatly inhibits our expedition. He also spoke of other dangers, but I dare not repeat them, lest I give substance to his ravings. We must find a way into Riel. Vanos and I have agreed that we have no time to waste. I've selected only our most trusted disciples to set up a base camp in the mountains west of Iverstead. We will operate under the darkness of night to excavate our own pathway through the Gerald Mountains and into Riel. It will take time, but it's the only way. After much blood and sweat, we finally breached Riel through its northwest corner, but challenges within have proven to be quite deadly. The only man who returned alive claimed he barely escaped the clutches of an undead monster. Several have gone inside only to never return, and I'm unsure how many souls I can spare. All this, and yet no signs of a secret chamber or Welkin stone. There are legible portions of untranslated words of the pages retrieved from a researcher in Burma. I've summoned one of my best scholars, Janus, to assist me in my Aelid studies. Perhaps there's something we are missing. According to the books Magic from the Sky and Glories and Laments, the ancient Aelids believed the Nirn was comprised of 4 basic elements: earth, water, air, and light. Janice and I feel this is extremely important and may be the key to obtaining the stone. The incomplete texts recovered from the researcher in Burma make mention of the previously unseen elemental shards. But what are they? Where are they? We will prepare another team to descend upon Riel with this information. We're running low on supplies and may need to delay the search if we lose any more men. Vanos has sent an urgent communication. The vigilance of Stendar have increased their presence and have been questioning townsfolk. Acolyte Scoville and Priestess Emma Kane have gone missing, their whereabouts unknown. It is best for us to assume that Vigil knows of our plans. There's no time left to delay. Janus must join one last expedition team to locate the Great Walking Stone. I will send the last of my guards along with him as protection. This is our last chance, Dagon. Give us strength. Oh. That's a lot of reading. That was easy. Shadow Bee just does not die. It's so tanky. Okay, right, where... This one. Cool. Can fast travel there. I remember this place. We wanted to go in, but we couldn't. There we go. Did we get the perk for... where is it? Sneak. So I was walking around, there's not fake detection. Cool. So we could just walk around. Should be all good. Okay, this place looks really nice. Oh, well, they didn't make it very far, I guess. Please don't give me more reading. Okay. More reading. Here we go. Janus Journal. I was called upon to assist with the Riel expedition, and I've been studying urgently and without rest. I was entrusted with a page from an ancient Aelid text retrieved from a researcher in Bruma. My Aelidun? I guess that's the language is not very good, but I was able to understand something about elemental shards and sleeping guardians with their ruins. None of this would be a problem if Vonos had granted me more time, but here now order and patient. But I'll make do. My research is what matters. The Aelids believe the four elements to be air, water, earth and light. From what I understand, shards representing these four elements may serve as keys to certain hidden chambers. It's fascinating to ponder how many great walking stones may be hidden among ruins thought to be barren. If there's a hidden chamber within Riel, this might be how they are opened, but how? Where? At the cost of their lives, many of our disciples have searched nearly every corner of this ruin. If I have yet to discover anything, I will study the text further. Von us issued urgent orders to descend upon Real with the last of our expedition team to try and find. With the last of our expedition team to try and find the Great Walking Stone. I'm to go with them and lead the team. The vigil of Stendar are assumed to be on our trail, so we must act quickly. I must not allow this latest wrinkle to deter my research. It's almost within my grasp. Woe to those who entered before me and met their fate. I imagine not the horrors that awaited me. Our persistence in this expedition has awoken the Elite Whites. Guardians of lied in wait for untold centuries, sealed in their sarcophagi, awakening to protect the ancient powers within. And yet all is not lost. I found 4 Wilkin stone holders in the Real Crypt, each colored gold and positioned to the north, south, east, and west. The directions correspond to each of the 4 elements: north upward to the air, south for the earth, east for the light, and west for the water. A diagram in the Aeolid text matches this pattern. If these shards are retrieved and placed in the correct holders, I believe the secret chamber containing the Great Walking Stone will make itself known. My team has been slain and I have been injured. A pity, as I have heard rumours of an area underneath the college where this stone could have been put to better use. I just need to hold out a little longer. So I'm guessing we're talking about sigil stone for the Atronach Forge, right? Ow. These guys seem really weak. Don't even need to do a heavy attack. How could I forget? Okay, north was air. West was the water one. East was light. South was earth. Easy. Wow. Is that it? Are we done? There's nothing in here. It's just as easy as that. Almost. Completely forgot. Despite walking through that room like 2 minutes before. There's more researchers. What are they up to? Orc adventurer. Interesting. Boy, fourth. There we go. That'll do. What are their orders then? Vigil is the last line of defense between the light and darkness. If the defilers manage to open the gate, then we are bound by standouts and not let a single abomination pass through it. Find the gate and secure it, whatever it takes, we must hold the line. So we do know of the gate. Okay, that's good. We're not alone. Almost saved me. Unique armor. Oh, I didn't even think about that. But now I'm heavy. Oh dear. Don't know. Oops. Okay. I'll read the torn note first. The shade of earth, rivers run black, shore stone our feet, white shore our back, wind helm on our shoulders beyond the fair night. Before the dawn rises, red scars breathe the light. Okay. Don't know what that means. Spies in the cities have reported hearing whispers of a mythic dawn among the populace. The last of those abominations was slain hundreds of years ago. We must take all reports seriously and stay alert. Word from our agents in Cyrodiil say a band of mysterious travelers descended upon Bruma, where they asked a well-known researcher many questions about the aliens, the ruins of Riel specifically. They also asked about great Welkin stones which haven't been seen for hundreds of years. I'm sending a few scouts to Pale Pass to keep an eye on things. If there is darkness to play, the light of the vigil will find it. The same group of questionable travelers was seen traversing the Pale Pass into Bruma again, this time under the cover of night. We were followed, but were lost in the shadow. Our agents set up a blockade to stop and question all who passed, but the group was not seen travelling through there again. If it did return to Skyrim, they would have had to do so through the Gerald Mountains by moonlight. Stendar have mercy upon anyone lost among those jagged slopes in the darkness. The researcher in Bruma has gone missing, and I must assume he was at the hand of those mysterious travellers. If the rumours of a mythic dawn are true, Stendar help us if they get their hands on a great Welkin stone. What could they possibly need from such a powerful artifact? I have dispatched agents and spies to every corner of Skyrim to inquire among the townsfolk and track anyone who is remotely suspicious. We have been following a man named Scorvild. We believe he may be a Daedra worshipper and possibly a member of the Mythic Dawn. His brother was recently reported missing along with numerous others in the same time frame. We will follow his movements closely. After several weeks of observing various suspects, we decided to capture an individual believed to be a high-ranking member of the Mythic Dawn. She was clothed plainly and kept the guise of a merchant by day. We searched her quarters and found red robes bearing the sun symbol of Mehrunes Dagon. We also found a journal which claims that an Oblivion Gate has been reforged and attempts to open it are underway. I've decided to call for reinforcements. If what I read is true, the vigilance of Stendar alone may not be enough to stop what is unfolding. This Mythic Dawn priest would not yield any information and died during interrogation. It was a slow death, but the vigil has no mercy for the Daedra worshippers. Can the power of a great Welkin stone be corrupted and used for a twisted purpose? This cannot happen. We must find this Oblivion Gate. Within the journal was a torn page containing the following. We read that earlier. This could be a clue as to their location. I will send someone to investigate, while I prepare a small regiment and determine our next move. 3 of my agents who were observing suspects went missing overnight. I believe they may have been captured by the Mythic Dawn. Stendar have mercy upon them. We should have been more careful in capturing one of their priests, but we needed to act quickly. I've assembled a group to descend upon Riel. We must act now. We may be able to catch the I can't read. We may be able to ambush the Daedra worshippers. Lastly, one of my scouts believes the riddle does indeed point to the location of the Mythic Dawn, where the Mythic Dawn are hiding. We need to approach with caution lest we be outnumbered. Blessings of Stendar upon us. Okay. Right, out we go. So that riddle tells us where we have to go next.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Huh? I guess I was just... Is someone there? Stendar be with you.
That's why it was easy. Makes a lot of sense, actually. So I always turn the difficulty down when doing other stuff. I always forget to turn it back up. In the beginning it was easy to tell. 'Cause, well, you can tell when stuff's just not taking any damage at all. Guess that's the best we've got. Weapons wise. We have to go back and sort it out. Right, okay. So this is where you put the Ethereum shards, I know that. We're still missing one though. Just while we're here, let's have a look. Should be a map. Right, okay. So we have number 1 and 2. We got number 4. Number 3. Primary source of Ethereum extracted from some deep mine. It's one of these then. Oh, we'll get to that at some point. There we go, fast travel. Okay, let's go back home. So that's that sword. Might enchant a set of the. Could go for some dual wield stuff. Which one did we put them in? Here we are. So that's regular ebony. What if I do this one? It's not what I wanted to do. You're gonna equip that. Does look quite nice. We'll keep that one for now. We can enchant these actually, I'll put those somewhere special. do some crafting here then. Get myself a new set of armor. Don't know what to go for though. Maybe dragon scale. Looks quite nice. Here we are. Can we make a full set? No, we can't. Almost. Right, well, can't do that yet. What other weapon do we want? I think the Nordic one. I also really want to set this. Steel as well, okay. What do we... Okay, there's a mace. Don't know about that. The war oaks, I think we'll go for the war oaks. Looks nice. Get some steel. Oops. We can put everything away, then we're gonna go kill a dragon. I wonder what's taking up all this space. guess we'll hold on to that because it's unique. I guess we have that full set of armor. Right. We'll head over to our other house then. Put this new armor on display. Put our thief stuff somewhere safe. Oh, we have a stable for you. Look at you. I think this is the best house we've got. I love this house. There we go. Oh, that's cool as well. I didn't even see that before. Okay. Nice. Take that. Is there anything to put on there in its place? I guess we can put it on there.
Mama, you're home.
Oh,
Hey, I got you something. Hope you like it.
no, I hate it. Why would I like that? Why would I want that? What a useless kid. Why only gave me dragon scales? I need those. Unbelievable. What's all this rubbish?
Mama! Need something? Yes, Ma.
I should probably have someone looking after the kids here. Problem is, all the photos I had are dead. At least I think they are. We accidentally, we'll say, well, it was an accident. Sort of. We killed Lydia. Lydia's gone. Sacrificed someone else. Right, we'll head back to this house first. Oh, perfect. Just in time. I have my not very good armor. If it lands, it dies very quick. Okay, it's not landing. So now with the shout. Okay, it's now flying away. I needed to kill you. Where are you going? Okay, fine. Shall we just force the dragons to land? It's the best one in the game. Where are all my necklaces? Gonna have to craft some more. Almost out. I think that's everything now. I'm not even gonna bother enchanting these. There's just no point. Got more health. More damage. Yeah, I think we're good with that. I'll put my crafting set back. I forgot to drop off my stealth one. I think the house will do that quick. Gotta find a decent spot for it. It's the most useful one so far. Oh. What have you done here? Unbelievable. Once again. You bring me flowers and trash my house. What an annoying little kid. Where's a good spot to keep it? Maybe in the wardrobe, you know, that's perfect. Okay. Okay.
Stupid!
Sure. That's great.
Stupid!
It's not gonna land, is it? Nope. Come on, just slide. Stop being annoying. Okay. All done. Just run away. It's also very cool. Why won't you just land? It's the worst part about dragons. There we go. relatively easy to kill. When they actually land... Right, okay. Before I do anything, I gotta get rid of this vampire thing. This vampire thing is the worst. Can't be a vampire anymore. Here we are.
If you stand before me to accuse me of sacrificing children or eating the hearts of the dead, you may save your breath. I have done no such thing, nor do I intend to. I simply wish to live my life in peace. I keep to myself. I offer spells and scrolls to those who need them, and wisdom in conjuration magic for those who wish to learn. Beyond that, I seek only to be left alone to pursue my research. I know many things. I've studied things beyond the reach of most humans, traveled the Oblivion Plains, seen things one should not see. I have met Daedra and Dwemer, and everything in between, and I know enough to see a vampire where others would see a man. It is possible I know of a ritual but have never performed it. It requires a filled black soul gem. You will need to kill someone. When you have a gem and have filled it, return to me and I will perform the ritual. I will bring life to your dead body, vampire. My talent. Very well. Meet me at the summoning circle in the marsh at dawn. We shall banish the creature you have become. All right, then. Good, you're here. As you desire. I call upon Oblivion Realms, the home of those who are not our ancestors. Answer my plea. As in death there is new life, in Oblivion there is a beginning for that which has ended. I call forth that power. Accept the soul that we offer. As the sun ends the night, end the darkness of this soul. Return life to the creature you see before you. The ritual is complete.
Thank you very much. Okay. Back to what we were doing. We'll finish this armor another time, but I don't think we'll need it. We'll just use probably the most broken weapon in the game. I'm not sure what that place is. and some mythic known stuff. See what happens. Oh.
Yes.
I respect your dedication. Must have taken them years to mine all this out.
Hi.
Look at this.
Need something?
Oh dear. What have we done? A voice in Aaron's Dagon permeates my dreams. First it was a whisper, but has become a roar inside my skull. The seeds of strife and violence plague this land, soil enriched by the blood of battle. Tamriel will soon be ripe again for the taking, for my vengeance is at hand. The voice says to me, I must heed his voice. What must I do, my lord? I've spent countless hours, countless days in prayer to Dagon and have heard nothing. I finally took rest and had another dream. Dreams of fire, of smoke. Heat upon heat. I was descending into a cavern further and further down. The heat began to cook and blister my skin, but I kept moving, ever downward. Fire and smoke, heat and rock, and then I saw it, the very mouth of Dagon, an Oblivion Gate. With a blinding flash, I then began to have visions of Akatosh, visions of dragons. What could be the meaning of this? I awoke covered in sweat and with a deep sense of purpose. I feel drawn eastward. I must heed the call. Dagon's voice has led me to a cavern deep within the lofty mountains. His worshippers used to gather here. I feel their presence. I feel his power. An Oblivion Gate is buried here. I can feel it. It's my destiny to reach it. I'll spend night and day with pickaxe in hand until it's freed from its prison of stone. For nearly 2 months, I've toiled, digging deeper and deeper, stopping only to rest. Stone by stone, inching ever closer to my destiny, ever closer to the fires of oblivion. Others have begun to heed Dagon's call and have found their way here to me, to our Lord. We are the high priests of a new order, chosen few who are attuned to his will. As we traverse deeper, the remnants of an ancient mythic dawn temple are revealed like diamond from a rock. priest Vitus was the first to discover the gate stone. My ecstasy was short-lived, however, when I found, like every other gate, it had been destroyed. Still, I could feel its power like heat against my skin. Many other pieces like this are scattered through the lands of Skyrim, buried deep, lost to time. We shall find them, we shall open the jaws of oblivion once again. Visions of dragons cloud my dreams once more. Images of Martin, Sebs, and Akatosh that made my blood burn with anger and vengeance. Black wings unfurling against a red sky. I do not yet understand the meaning of these visions, but Dagon's hatred has become a burning coal in the pit of my stomach, driving me ever forward. Over the last several months, we've searched the deepest reaches of Skyrim, and have retrieved enough remnants of various scarred oblivion gates to make one whole again. Its very presence inspires power, awe, and reverence. A pact must now be made. Dagon requires each of us to offer his personal sacrifice, a blood offering to prove our dedication. With each soul cast into the fires of oblivion, his power grows. The liminal barrier is weak here. The turmoil and conflict boiling in these lands only weakens it further. I must now summon a Dremora Ward to acquire a sigil stone and find a way to open the gate. I have performed the rites as dictated in liminal bridges and successfully penetrated the barrier into the realm of oblivion. But my attempts to use the gate as a vessel of transliminal attunement have failed. The portal to oblivion is thin and temporary, as one might expect. I've smelled the sweet sulphur of the Deadlands, but only for fleeting moments of time. I've studied all there is to know of the Mysterium's Oxys, been to Dawnstar on countless occasions to observe its last remaining page, yet the necessary pieces remain the mystery. So I pray to Dagon for guidance and confer with his Dremora. I understand now that Sigil Stone is simply not powerful enough on its own. Something stronger may be required to open the gate, but what kind of artifact could hold such power? I've dispatched the most loyal of my disciples to all corners of Tamriel to search for any artifact or source of power worthy of becoming the key to oblivion. I must remain patient and trust Dagon's will. I have received word from my scouts that Great Walking Stone may be hidden within Riel, an ancient Aelid ruin. Could this be a source of power needed to open the gate? It very well may be. How delicious the irony. An object once used against Dagon becoming the very thing that unleashes his power back into the mortal realm. My scouts are working diligently to uncover any further information they can. As I continue to pray to Dagon for guidance, his voice says to me, patience, all shall be revealed in time. Cursed Vigil of Stendar. We have blocked the Pale Pass through the Gerald Mountains, making access to Riel an impossibility. We cannot risk exposing our plans, we must find another way. If we cannot make our way into Cyrodiil by road, we will do so by force, directly through the mountains. We have done it once to get to this sacred place, and we shall do it again. I have dispatched a team to begin the excavation immediately. Fevered visions haunt my dreams once more. As the time draws near, I now understand what must be done. The Dragonborn prophecy foretells the chosen one will come forth. Their blood and soul blessed by Akatosh himself, the Dovahkiin. The Time Wound will open, and Alduin, the World Eater, shall also return. Though both are fragments of Akatosh's soul, these two will wage war against one another. And as the children of Akatosh, they will reap the vengeance of Mehrunes Dagon. But pain and suffering nor death will satisfy. Only the ultimate betrayal will suffice. To open an Oblivion Gate, a ritual of the highest order must be carefully designed. An artifact of untold power must be corrupted. A great sacrifice made, and above all, the Dragonborn must become the unwitting instrument of Dagon's will. I will become the sacrifice, the final step. As the Dovahkiin takes my life with blade in one hand and Great Walking Stone in the other, we will complete the ritual and become the very key to opening the gate. His ultimate betrayal will shatter the liminal barrier, opening the Oblivion Gate and giving Dagon a foothold into his mortal realm while he rebuilds his armies. It's a divine plan beyond anything I could have comprehended. The world will be bathed in fires of oblivion, and the blood of mortals will be in the hands of Akatosh. None can be made aware of this plan. It's too fragile, too perfect. It has begun. Alduin has returned. Scorville has been missing for several days. After witnessing his brother being sacrificed, his spirit broke and he deserted the Order, just as I planned. He will seek out the Dragonborn for help, and once this role has been fulfilled, he will be slaughtered. The Dragonborn in their arrogance will continue to be the embodiment of ambition, much to Dagon's pleasure. They will no doubt seek to obtain the Great Woking Stone, then they will return to me. And when they do, the final act of the ritual will begin. Priestess Anakin has been taken captive by the Vigil of Stendar, but she too serves a great purpose. Her spirit will not break, but she will lead the Vigil where they need to be to aid the Dragonborn. Where they will utterly fail, the Dovahkiin will succeed. Their success will be short-lived. The Sigil Stone has been destroyed, ensuring the gate will remain open. Moreover, 2 of Dagon's Remora, the Valkynas, Kratas, and Methas. 2. There's 3. Anyway, are awaiting in the Deadlands to lead the assault. They are heralds of the coming siege, and through their works we will unleash the scourge of torment upon the Lord's enemies. Dawn is breaking. Fuck, okay. That wasn't good. Don't think we wanted to do that. Ow. Ow. Okay, now this is cool. Ooh, what is this? It's a horse. Why is he invisible? Stupid.
Stupid!
Oh, I have my. I still have the robes on, don't I? That's why I'm dying so quick. Okay, let's actually have a little bit of defense here. And some more damage. Can I get one of those horses? That's pretty cool. much damage is that doing? 140 base damage. Seems pretty good. I wonder what we can get that to. Upgrade it now. Oh, there we go. Summons a Daedric horse. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. That is a very cool horse. Is it fireproof? No.
Stupid!
Okay, also can't swim in lava. It's a little bit disappointing. Okay, I thought I'd saved after killing this guy.
Stupid!
Okay. Maybe it's better if I put it in the other hand. Does that attack first or more or something like that? We'll see. I think that might be better. Okay. We'll save this time. I barely even used our, like, you know. We got a cool horse now. I wonder if you can get these anywhere else. All these ingredients. Okay.
Stupid!
Sure. It's cool. It's cool. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. Dodge the first attack and then stun with this. Ja. What do I do here? I guess summon my guys. It's the only thing I can do, really. Okay, it's going well. I don't want to know what this is, how that happened, but you know, yeah, but it's lovely. Is that all? That is a shame. Would have been cool to explore a little bit. Can we? Not more fireball ones.
Stupid!
Hell, they hurt. So melee ones aren't a problem in the sliced. Oh, I didn't save again. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, why can't we just spawn properly? Why? Do we have to close the gate with the sigil stone? Is that where we're going? Into that tower, maybe? those ones. Not all. Ah, is that it? Fine. It's a little bit disappointing. Could have been very cool. Okay, this is... So, that was his brother, right?
Spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
There's someone there. Never should have come here.
Oh well. Must have run off.
Oh, fuck off. No way to deal with it. Stone is absolutely beautiful. Such a good weapon.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your
That
distance.
spell looks dangerous. Keep
Well, that's that done. What now? What now?
distance.
So, somewhere around here. Maybe it's better to fast travel to that place. It's just next to it. Quick these first. It's a really cool quest I like doing. Somewhere around here. I think there's some Creation Club stuff attached to it as well. Yeah, is he up here? Pretty sure it's this one up here. Because I was having a look. Just to see what stuff you can actually get. We wanted to 100% the game or whatever. I think it's this place. have to see. There's a nice wraith here. Of course. Bob's dragon in distance, but it's just a bird. Oh, friend.
You there! Hold! If you're a true friend to Skyrim, you will help me in my mission. The General has sent me to obtain a powerful weapon for the war effort. This was the last great bastion of the dragon cult, and their leader's mask was reported to be quite powerful. They were among the first men to arrive from Atmora, and they worshipped certain animals as avatars of the gods, dragons being foremost. And for their bloody sacrifices, the dragons gifted their priests with terrible power. But their cruelty was too great for men to bear, and they rose up in what would be called the Dragon War, and the cult swept from the land. It seems that after the strength of the cult was broken in the Dragon War, a last contingent came here to create a stronghold and regroup. King Harold's forces crushed stragglers here during the First Era, and it has been haunted ever since. But the specifics of the siege are unclear. Very good. The research I've done seems to indicate that Scorm Snowstrider left part of his journal here after laying siege. I believe it should indicate how to enter the blocked-off sections of the stronghold. I should warn you, Coralhost is quite haunted, but I'm sure you can handle it. Return to me here once you've obtained the staff.
We wanted the mask. That was you on both. Okay, right, before I read this, I'm just gonna grab a drink. Don't know what I'm reading. So I'll be back in a couple of minutes, then we'll read this, and then we'll move on. Okay, here we go. At the command of Lord Harold, we have swept our company to the south edge of territories in an attempt to drive the snow elves up north to the main host of his forces. The first few days met with heavy resistance, but as we approached the eastern edge of the Lake Honith, we've seen little and less of them. We've begun to receive reports of attacks back around Lake Honith, and word has come from the front that we should pull back to be sure we're not leaving our rear exposed. If there's a stronghold of elves here, we'll surely root them out. Sounds impossible, but we appeared to have stumbled upon a massive holdout of dragon cultists who were believed to be wiped out during the Dragon War. The elves must wait, as this is a threat we cannot ignore. If we are quick, we may be able to catch them unaware and avoid a lengthy siege. Third week of the siege, and men grow restless with the cold and all miss their families. A fat blasted storm had caught us off guard and slowed our ascent. We might have taken a monastery, but as it stands, we may be in for several more weeks of pounding on their walls. I've sent word to Harold to send one of the voice masters to help bring down the wall. We brought down the main gate thanks to the young voice master, but a brash lad took an arrow in the neck in the process. It seems he will be joining the 8 in the Southern Guard soon. The cultists have fallen back to the interior of the monastery, but soon enough we will breach those defences. The sooner the better. It's too blasted cold on this mountain. We entered the monastery today, only to find all inside dead. It appears that they purposely caved in the stairway to the refectory and then took their own lives. Some appear to have slipped the wrists, while others we found with empty vials. Most appear to be poisoned, but oddly, there are not as many bottles as one would expect by a number of dead. We shall hold up here overnight, rather than face the cold, and explore the catacombs in the morning to see if we can find another passage to the upper areas. May the 8 protect us from dragons and madmen. Whilst half our remaining men today, we discovered a well in the catacombs locked, with several buckets already filled, and in their excitement for a drink that didn't risk frostbite on their tongue, 2 score drank before we could stop them. Gods only know how these cultists could have used that horrible poison in their own water supply. We've lost more men to this catastrophe than we did taking the courtyard. The well was locked from this side. The key must be somewhere in the catacombs. But with the ghosts of these dead cultists and the men demoralized, it just isn't worth a search. Let those god's-forsaken cultists drink their way to oblivion and be done with it. The upper door in the courtyard has some sort of barrier over it, and our mages believe that sacrifice made here will sustain it for decades at least. We'll leave this accursed place tomorrow to regroup and push up north. But I will leave this journal so that in an age or so, when the poison has faded, someone may find a way in to be sure these cultists may have edge of fate. So it says, we'll make sure they're all dead. Okay, I'm already dead. That's a good start.
Stupid!
You know, stealth is a lot easier than just running in. So the people who haven't done this quest before, you might be wondering The last people that came here ages ago, they're all gone now. So the only fresh bodies in here so far have been one Imperial near the beginning, just there. Stand still. And then near those axes there was Stormcourt, which is a little bit weird. Because, you know, the guy outside is a Stormcourt, as you saw he was in like the bear stuff. To be so annoying, always. So I wonder why there's Imperials and Stormcloaks, despite being a Stormcloak outside, wanting to get stuff in here. A little bit weird. Unless maybe we were fighting over it. Maybe it's that powerful that both sides wanted it. I guess the Stormcloaks have won because they're waiting outside. You'd think it'd probably have more people than just one guy. Strange mystery. Wonder what could be going on. One more unusual thing I forgot to mention. The guy outside was supposedly a Stormcloak. Why is he a high elf? Because they're normally, you know, not very well liked. It's, far more, not the coolest guys. And the whole reason the Stormcloaks are a thing. It's because of Falmor. took over the Empire. You know what? I think because we're not breaking the game beyond this point, we've proved we can do legendary difficulty. I think we'll put it down to the expert. Just because... I don't know. We know we can do it. Okay, never mind. It's too easy. I'll take you back. Back to legendary. I wish it was slightly better designed. Okay. Scared me a little bit. I don't mind the enemies being so tanky. It's not the biggest problem ever. I wish I didn't get one shot constantly. It makes combat a little bit annoying. Ever stop? It's really annoying. It's not ideal. Three death forts is not happening. Too many Droger in here. Excuse me? How do we know I'm there? There's no way I just got one shot by a soul gem. Of all the things I could possibly die to. Died to a soul gem. There's not a whole lot I can do here. So our Dragon Priest wasn't the end of it. Let's see. feels like I'm attacking slower now. Don't know why. So we've made it to where they couldn't make it, or we just made it. Something like that. So, oh no. I die. I don't die. Okay. I couldn't explain what's going on right now. I think this is honestly the better way of doing it. Just single-handed out. I'm sure there's something interesting that goes by. Yeah, no, not happening. Just keep a spell in one hand. Swap between my summons and my healing. And use this to just stun them. Such a good weapon. It's a shame I can't really get any more damage on it. Definitely the best way to do it. Keep my eyes out for anything happening because I'm not stuck in the long dual wielding animations. Can get some nice heals going. I need them. Get my summons in to tank. It's definitely a strat. How much is he doing? 234. So probably I was thinking of leveling my two-handed and my restoration on Shadow Near. Seeing how tanky it is. Should be really simple. That's enough from you. Glasgow. Wouldn't have thought. How did he possibly break his weapon this much? It's not supposed to do this. It's only when you bash stuff, like when you block with it and then bash it like you can with a shield and whatever. They have a chance of knocking down enemies, but instead, every single regular hit, every single time it stuns them. How does that happen? How have we done it? I'm not complaining. It's really fun. Fox, owl, dragon. It's not a dragon, it's a snake. Never mind. Same thing, get rid of. Alright, well, who's spawning from where then? Come on, buddy. I'll deal with the boss. You guys keep me safe. Very dramatic many Death Lords have we killed now? Feels like there's hundreds of them. We're everywhere. This be the creation club. Oh yeah. 15% resist fire, 10% absorb magic. Slow health regenerate combat. Looks very cool. Oh, what's all this then?
Swarm Snowstrider left part of his journal here after laying siege.
Wait, who in blazes is this?
Oh, hold on. I can explain.
Val, you rat. You're not a soldier at all. Must be one of the Thalmor. Never should have summoned you.
I don't want to kill this Imperial. I want to join the Imperials.
We're routed. Fall back.
Oh. Now he has no head. He shouldn't have attacked me. It's his fault. I didn't want to. Well. Not the brightest guy I've ever met. Let's have a look at his orders, see what they're saying. You will proceed to the ruins of Forel Host to retrieve the mask from a dragon caught there. If you are discovered, impersonate an officer. It is unlikely that anyone from Skyrim will be clever enough to see through the disguise. Once you have obtained the mask, bring it to Labyrinthian. Wonder what we could be doing there. Set this dragon thing over here. Kill as a dragon. Get some more scales as well. Don't got enough bones, just need scales. Oop. Ow. I don't think I've ever got the master level restoration. Is there any better healing than what we have? It must be, right? What's this place called? Grom's Pass. Let's have a look in here. Blue in the face. Oh, goblins. We've seen goblins here, I don't think we have ever. My first thought was Vivek when he said blue. Vanessa Cardius. Doesn't sound familiar. Got some gladiator rings. Kill the blue god. Just need to hit them once. instantly dead. There we go. It's all over for him.
Just a rat.
Oh god. Nice, more reading. Is it the Blue God or just Blue God's channel? Blue God's channel. Yeah, well, the tribe demanded I prove myself as a hunt. They wanted me to trap some game and return to a stronghold. Probably for a celebratory feast. Shouldn't be too hard. I already set up a snare by the water, now I can just sit back and let the food come to me. My snare trap doesn't seem to work. I tied it to a stake just like we said. Clearly Lob gave me a flimsy rope. I vow the sticks out here are no good. I don't know how they expect me to hunt with such broken tools. It's only been a few days, but I already feel like giving up. I'm hungry and I've gone through all the bread Atsub gave me. By Malakath, they really expect me to die out here. Day 5. The rabbits here are too nimble to chase down. I thought I could just grab one if I put some bait in my pockets, but the problem is, I don't have any bait. I shouldn't have eaten all the carrots in my sack, but I was starving. What a great guy. Malakath's blessings, I'm alive. I found a cave south of my camp full of strange blue mushrooms, which I immediately ate. I remember Atsub saying something about some mushrooms being poisonous, but I didn't get sick, so what does she know? Anyways, I ended up filling my sack with them. If I come back with a full stomach, maybe I can convince the others that we don't need to hunt. I came back to Lord Gashper and by a sack full of mushrooms, and one by one, I spit them out and mocked my hunting skills. If that wasn't humiliating enough, Chief Yamaz took a hammer and crushed the sack, then dumped the contents on my head. None of my tribe mates bothered to defend me, they just stood there and laughed. Now Yamaz says I have to get back out there and catch something with legs. It's not fair. When's the last time he caught anything? I'm so hungry, hunting is impossible. Maybe I'll just die, that'll teach him to leave me out here alone. By Malakath, what just happened? I went back to the cave to pick some more mushrooms when something must have tripped me because I fell into a pit. I yelled out for help, but instead of getting rescued, I was quickly surrounded by a horde of green monsters, hissing and gnashing their teeth. I figured that was it. They were going to eat me. But before I could scream, one of them dropped to his knees and started bowing. The others followed. Could they be goblins? You never see them this far north in any case. In any case, they seem to be treating me like an honoured guest. Blessings of Malakath. It turned out they think I'm a god. They don't seem to treat other orcs the same, but it must be the blue stains on my face. I need to thank Yamaz for dumping that sack on my head. I think I'll do that right before I have my goblins quartered up in his face. My army grows by the day. Soon we'll have enough numbers to overrun the stronghold. For now I have them collecting blue mushrooms from Cyrodiil so I can maintain the ruse. Although some of them might be starting to suspect. The other day I think one of them saw me use a stick to spread blue paint on my back. I'll need to keep a close eye on him. I figured out who it was that saw me. It's that nasty little runt with a funny looking spear. It seems he's the hunter of the group. He reminds me of every orc back at Olorgashba who laughed in my face. I tried to grab the spear from him, but he must have done something to it because it was too heavy to lift. I don't know if it's Hircine or Malakath that's protecting him, but he needs to learn that goblins have only one god. The blue god, me. The tunnel these goblins were using to come from Cyrodiil's collapse. No matter, my army is nearly big enough to take the stronghold. But once that's done, I can sell Yamaz things for a whole wagon full of paint. Before I do that though, I need to make an example of the non-believer. Once he's dealt with, he'll show all the other goblins what happens when you question your god. Oh. Right. Come on, friend. I have a friend. I wonder if this guy is any good. Could also get a new follower now that and now that I'm not using the huge AoE spell and I'm not using stealth, so we can't mess any of that up by walking into spells and dying or just getting detected. What is wrong with this deer? Why was it weird? Is it because of the Spriggans? Or the Spriggans doing that? Never seen that before. Why is he friendly? Oh, never mind. Won't bother him. Thank you. Okay. Is this gonna try and murder me? We're all good. Stun now. So as long as we land all the hits, can't do anything. Nice. Easy. I don't know what shot we got from this, I wasn't really looking. keep looking around. Pick up these places we haven't been to. Interesting. I love when that happens. Pretty cool fight. I think the troll wins that. Gadno, my trusted friend and companion, has been laid to rest. Bill is trying to watch over him and bring peace to weary travelers. Of the few riches Gadno possessed in his life, his most prized possession was a warhammer made of jagged crystal he famously won in a coin toss. After months of research, he came to believe this hammer was some sort of otherworldly treasure. Shortly before his passing, it was his wish that it would be hidden away until one who has walked the Shivering Isles emerges to retrieve it. I have forwarded instructions to the letter, and a powerful illusion spell now obscures it. To break the spell, one must first acquire pieces of what supposedly make up the weapon itself. Amber and madness ore. Such things, if they actually exist, would be great treasures in their own right. If the enchantment is correct, only by placing the ores into the embers near Gadnor's body will the spell be broken. If Gadnor is not mad, perhaps one day his peerless weapon will find its way into worthy hands once again. Take the... We can do that. It's definitely a thing we can do. Definitely a thing I want to do as well. That sounds cool. Right. We'll head back. Drop stuff off. Because I'm almost full again. Make ourselves a helmet, if I can. Okay, dragon scale helmet. Just leather strips, that's all. Easy peasy. We needed amber as well. Is it refined amber or just amber? Maybe we just need amber. perfect amount as well. Wonderful.
I finally found you. I want to join the College of Winterhold, but I need help with my wards. Can you teach me? Really? Great. Okay, so first, you raise your ward and I'll throw a little spell at it. That way I can see the right way to do things. Get your ward ready.
Is that your pet, Mom?
Come on. I don't want to hit you until you have your ward ready. Great. Now I'm going to cast some spells at you. Keep your ward up so I can study. I think I see what I was doing wrong. All right, that should do it. I think I'm ready to try the college again. Thanks.
Achievement complete 50 miscellaneous objectives.
Mama! What is it? Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, we have a nice smithy out here. This is wonderful. Ooh, look at all this. His house is... I wish we got this off the start. I wish everything was in here.
Oh, did you need something?
It's amazing. Best house in the game. Okay. This guy is a little bit, wow. No. Why is the helmet not up here? That's annoying. It's a cool helmet. I want to see it. Okay, well, Amber. Feel like if we head to Dawnstar, check the chest out of bounds, we'll be all good. Amber. We needed muffle enchant. Perfect. Glad we checked that. Should also probably get a shadow stone. This part of the map's always a little bit strange. It's just so out of the way, this own little corner. I do like it though. Nerve shatter. Oh, now that does sound cool. Ow. Okay, I accidentally just one-shot my friend. I think he's alive, but still, so we're all good. Okay, right. Well, that's that done. Now I'm wondering if I does increase it. Okay, so now if I go back, God, okay, now I need to try and remember where was the armor and stuff that increased two-handed with my dragon bone set. I'll need to find it. Where could it be? Where could it be? So much stuff that I can never remember. Yep, okay, I thought it was. Right. So that's a bookshelf. That's a chest. This will do, I think. No. We want somewhere Small chest. Windshear can go in there. Nordic Warriors can go in there. Can disenchant these. I'll put my smithing stuff back, just so there's no confusion on what I have equipped. So yep, now I'm completely naked with a huge hammer on my back. And now, in the safe, I take all this. Oh wow, it does a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. My two-handed is it's not even leveled up that much. Let me get the well-rested bonus, and I'll smack the horse for a little bit. It's not the nicest thing to do, but it should be well rested. Extra 10% bonus. And now, just ride it towards the wall. Could take a while. So we'll go until, we'll go till 60. regret going to 60. Can't stop now though. It's not too bad. Wonder what damage will be after. Has to be done at some point, you know? It's much easier doing this than just doing it on something that fights back and one-shots me. 58. So close. 50. There we go. Was that 44 to 60 in what, couple 10 minutes at most? So what's that damage right now? 260. This takes us to 292. So it's gonna be 300. Over 300. When we max out that thing. What's it called? 200. So, two-handed and archery, easy. Heavy armor, I don't know. Restoration shouldn't be too bad. Speech shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. So you know what? Skills-wise, we're not looking terrible. Another, like, I don't know, 20 hours, 30 hours, we could probably max all that. What else needs doing? Quest lines, we might leave for a little bit. We've done quite a few recently, so we'll have to see. Yeah, that'll do for now. Good night, everyone.